Nicely placed as he does it all by himself. Another crew battle. I'm back. You love these streams. What up, Rusty Doodle? We got Team FTM here again this time versus Team Stealth. Another undefeated matchup, but both these guys only 1-0. FTM here and Stealth. Actually, Stealth's only rank B+. Apparently, FTM here is rank A. Evan almost with the nasty double tap. Back in the kilowatt again. SoFlo was undefeated until the last game, where he got his very first loss. Evan's trying to chase down FTM here and almost finding the angle is Stealth. FTM here, long shot off the backboard. So this is one of the higher lobbies, I would say, that we've had so far. All these guys are people who could see themselves competing for the top 6, I feel like. Zeus has been playing well. SoFlo has been playing really well. Those guys are 2 new guys that we hadn't really seen in 1v1s at all. Of course, I expect Stealth and FTM here to also be able to play well. Evan has been playing well. And Nuvo is maybe our new guy in this current matchup, but as far as I'm aware, he's also a top player, so this should be a really good matchup this time around. A little bit of a stalemate so far in the ones. FTM here had an opportunity to slam that one in directly, it felt like, but went for the double tap off the back wall. SoFlo putting it high in the corner. Zeus realizing and not going for the full retreat as he tried to stay on top of it, but Stealth booming clear will buy his team some time. Pass out the midfield. Nuvo, long shot. Top corner, did not expect a whiff from the defender, otherwise he definitely would have been up for that second touch, but it's all good, as Zeus is still able to find the top right corner of the net. For Team FTM here to go up 1-0. Streamlabs still saying that we're losing some frames, but the bitrate looked like it was better for a bit. Nice play here. Solo play completely by SoFlo. Setting this up all by himself. Off the ceiling first to make it past 1. Nuvo realizing he didn't have the boost or just didn't set up that shot perfectly. Zeus almost gets there in time, but really well placed shot from SoFlo. Off the crossbar and in to tie it back up. This is a nasty own goal. Zeus is the most cracked player I've ever seen. FTM here to SoFlo. Zeus, nice backflip. That angle is impossible to find, but Zeus found it to slam it into his own net. Stealth over 1. FTM popping it up. Evan keeping the pressure on. Zeus down to FTM here. The challenge at midfield is not great. SoFlo kind of lobbing into a dangerous spot, but luckily Stealth is playing fast. Zeus waiting on the back wall. Not able to get the touch. But Nuvo takes control. A little bit of space here for the orange team. They get a little overexcited with it. And SoFlo, another solo play to go up 3. SoFlo has had enough of losing, and he is ready to take control again. Tapping this one down off the wall. Right back to himself. He says, I know it's a crew battle, but I'm playing for myself. As he so single-handedly gives his team a 2-goal lead. Do you ever do twos tournaments? We haven't done any twos tournaments before. Maybe we'll try it someday. I'm not completely against it. But right now, the only official 2 show matches we've done have been part of these crew battles. Nuvo to the corner. Not able to find the space. SoFlo in his soloing fashion. Nice ceiling shot to set it up to Stealth. This one is still in a dangerous position. Evan almost finds the angle, but doesn't give enough power to it. And FTM here had the recovery and save, and now he's setting up a double tap from himself. SoFlo, long shot. SoFlo is absolutely insane. Holy cow. This is the boomer of all boomers on the back wall as he sends it flying down the other side of the field. The best kind of clear is the one that's directly into the other team's net, as SoFlo is a one-man army, putting his team up 4-1. I forgot that not everybody has nicer computers. I know I used to hate Aquadome back when I had like essentially not a streaming computer. So I can understand how a lot of these maps can give people trouble. Evan out to midfield. Nuvo's there. Stealth and Zos in a 50-50. Minute 20 left. And FTMHere and his team are going to need to pick it up. FTM has yet to lose a single game in the crew battles so far. Of course, he's only 3-0. Zos down to Evan. Evan's got time. He'll set up a dribble here. Nobody pressuring him just yet. 50-50 with Nuvo. Going to head out to his team very easily, but Evan is able to intercept the pass. Zoflo going to have a really hard time turning that into anything. Instead, it just gets cleared to the wall. Zoflo down to Stealth. Zoflo and Stealth seem to be the main two contributors to the team, with Zoflo being the #1 guy. Nuvo off the top and down. Not gonna find the back of the net. These guys are in trouble. It's looking like game #1 will go to Team Zoflo. Well, I say Team Zoflo. Technically, it's Team Stealth, but it really feels like Team Zoflo right now, as he is gonna single-handedly give his team a win. Zos and Evan just dancing in the corner. Early GGs from Stealth. It's that new controller. He's new to the PS4 controller, and he's now unstoppable. Are these guys playing on the wrong team again? I swapped, yeah, never mind. I swapped the team FTM who wanted to play on the blue team. I swapped them to the blue team, and it looks like they didn't realize that happened. We got FTM and Zos versus Stealth and Zoflo. Zoflo looking to take his revenge against FTMHere. He had been almost unstoppable in all his series before, and FTM was finally able to stop him easily in a full sweep. So now Zoflo is trying to pay him back a little bit after a nice Game 1 performance. He is also putting himself back in, calling his own number, him and Stealth, for game #2 in the 2v2. FTM and Zos seem to be the duo that they want to play with the most. FTM first picking Zos both times and playing the 2s with him both times. Are we currently just watching Stealth exclusively? Zoflo trying to slow this one down, but the pressure from FTM is enough to force him to tap it high. Stealth with a big whiff, but probably a good one. Tactical whiff, as he lets Zoflo take control. Zos almost found an open net there. Last second save and redirection by Stealth keeps it out. FTMHere 50-50. Zos gonna slam it off the wall. The window is open, but FTMHere cannot find the angle. Team Blue is finally gonna be able to clear it out. Zos and FTM doing a good job of staying on top of the ball. FTM to Zos. Does he have the boost to double it? No, he doesn't. And Zoflo is going to send it flying off the back wall 2 minutes into game #1. And both these teams still searching for a way to score. Zos handing it over to Zoflo. Does not have the boost to catch back up to him, so he's going to be able to execute a solo play here, just like he did in 3v3. A little bit of a missed flip reset, but he did somehow bump Zos out of the way. FTM, a humongous flick. Boomer into the air, but straight down, but not in front of the net. Means it's not going to be able to get turned in for a goal. Is Zoflo going to be able to redirect this? Oh, he almost put a nasty redirect on a long clear from Stealth to give his team the first goal. What's going on, Savage Gamer 533? Thank you for the follow. Stealth open net here after some pressure from Zoflo. Nice low 5. FTM here hoping to clear that better than he did. Maybe he needed to just dribble that one closer to his net as he pulls the trigger just a little bit too soon. He was stuck in a 1v2 though, so it's a tough situation for him. And he's not able to capitalize as SoFlo is trying to crawl his way back after the last sweep. Stealth flip reset. Should be able to get saved fairly easily. Tried to execute it from just a little bit too far away. FTMHere, open shot opportunity. No, he's going to pass over to Zos. Actually seems like the better idea. What am I thinking? With two defenders in net, FTM knows exactly what he's doing. As he gets back to this ball, sends it to the left. Perfect bounce to boom one out. Stealth tries his best to get there in time. But Zos finds the bottom right corner of the net to tie it back up 1-1. FTMHere, flip reset off the wall. Nicely placed as he does it all by himself. FTMHere, this is not the first one he's done tonight. And it probably won't be the last. Nice flip reset, putting it top shelf. Is it laggy for anyone else? It should be, according to my bitrate. We'll try and adjust something. At this point, it's been enough times in a row that we'll have to try and do something else. I've been very disappointed in my internet lately, and luckily or unluckily, it's been happening completely without the wife at home, so there's no one to blame. Nothing else going on in the internet in the house. So we'll have to try and figure out what it is. So it's up to FTMHere. He might be able to redirect this one in, and Stealth is not going to have a chance. Nice play by Zos and FTM. Stealth trying to lob it high, but Zos is able to beat SoFlo out, and now Stealth with no boost. Not going to have a chance getting back on that one. Time for Feer to get on that fiber. Yeah, I wonder if upgrading the internet will work. I could also probably afford to upgrade my router. It's pretty old, and last time I restarted my router, I went from terrible internet to, like, good internet again. So, I don't know if it's just the router or whatever. Another goal for Team Zos and Team FTM. This pinch off the back wall is not the clear he wanted. And everybody's going to whiff for days, apparently, since we were zoomed in on Zos, who was nowhere near the play. He's just going to slam it in an open goal. Guys, the good news is that it seems to recover every once in a while. And maybe we will reset the router in between the next series and restart the stream if we have people who still want to play the crew battles. The regulars here could tell you that this whole internet issue is a fairly recent thing. We've had a couple before, but now it's seeming to be a little bit more consistent than we can afford to have. 10 seconds left. Team FTMHere are going to tie it right back up. And it's looking like they're playing in the orange team, so I will switch the scoreboard if they're going to keep playing orange team. GG's. For our 1v1s, we've got Stealth versus FTMHere. Exactly what I expected. Stealth, one of the Feer 500 contestants, made it in the last moments. Didn't exactly have the best record in the Feer 500, but at the end of the day, he was in the Feer 500. He had to beat a lot of people to get there, and he's definitely one of the top 1v1ers we have on stream. Going up against FTMHere, who has only played one official best of 5 all-ones show match. But he did well in his previous ones game against the up-and-coming oneser, as far as I'm concerned, in LMC. So this should be a fairly decent matchup. FTM has spent a lot of time in the top 100 recently. I think, a little bit more recently than Stealth. So he might be more focused on it than him, and maybe more primed and ready to take this one's win. Backflip challenge. FTM takes a slight excursion from the ball to go grab some boost, and that was a smart place. He's now got full boost and control, but that flick is just too nice, too strong off the backboard. It's going to be an easy takeaway for Stealth to get his second goal. Let me see what Streamlabs is saying about all this. Your stream is experiencing minor issues. Yeah, well, chat doesn't seem to think it's minor. FTMHere is going to get his first bucket after some nice defense on his own back wall. He's able to win this scuffle, come out on top as he got a little nice bump and change of orientation on Stealth, enough to leave the net wide open for him. Another good kickoff for FTM. Stealth with the pre-flip to get back to it, though, to keep it out of midfield. FTM off the wall. Not the setup he wanted, I'm sure, as he's not quite able to corral it and turn it into much. Stealth taking off the wall as well. Using his flip to get back down to the ground. FTM challenges fast enough before it's too late, and Stealth is going to slam this ball directly into his own net. He was trying to go for the demo here, and he succeeded at getting the demo, don't get me wrong. He just forgot about the fact that he's still playing soccer, not just Demolition Derby. Stealth backflip shot doesn't do much for him. FTM almost able to find the power. Stealth just didn't get enough movement on that backward shot. This was a really poor challenge from FTMHere. Wasn't even really close to it. Didn't have faith in Stealth to get up to that one before him, but Stealth kind of beat him by a mile. And the net is wide open because FTM went so all in on that challenge. FTMHere doing a little straight up and down breezy. What do we call those? A reverse musty is probably the best explanation for it. Nice low 50-50. FTMHere not able to find the back corner. Stealth's been doing a good job at recovering with low boost, and he's going to try and keep the pressure on. Something I like to see here, but a missed backflip means there's a lot of open time here for FTM, and he's going to have no trouble capitalizing on it. All of that comes from just one missed flip from Stealth. When you're playing with low boost, you need to be so efficient with all your movement. He's got absolutely nothing to recover from that mistake. You're just now seeing your first message on stream. I don't know why it delays so much. It's so annoying. That's frustrating. We'll reset. Stealth. Eligible pop. FTM with the early jump, and Stealth just kind of lost control of it, so he's going to leave a wide open net. Interesting decision from Stealth to pull off the eligible. He didn't like where it was headed, but I don't think he could afford to completely give up on it. He needed to try and just get like a favorable 50-50 outside the net to, at the very least, push it off to the corner and buy himself some more time to recover, but what he did was just start flying away from it, which is going to be an easy bucket for FTM. Nice kickoff. Stealth has an opportunity to get this on net, but off the backboard means no dice, at least not yet. He does take FTM's boost. Bounce dribble set up to himself. Not able to turn anything out of it. Still, all the control is in Stealth's hands. Nice flick. FTM trying to backwards challenge, which is always so tough. You only ever spice it in when you're trying to surprise the defender. And FTM thought he had an opportunity. You need to be really close to the person on offense in order to have that backwards challenge work. If you try and backwards challenge over distance, you're going to get beat almost every time. And FTM is no exception to that as he goes down 5-4. Quick playoff kickoff is going to get saved away. But really, FTM is just trying to secure a boost starvation play. I'm not sure he ever really plans on that first shot going in. He's just trying to get in an advantageous situation. And he's in that right now. Stealth misses that boost in the corner. That might be the difference between FTM being able to set this up and Stealth getting caught out. Nice high pop. Flip reset from FTM. And he uses it on the bounce dribble to squeeze it behind Stealth. I'm actually surprised Stealth just respected, I guess, the reset so much. I'm surprised. Maybe Stealth was hoping to set up a counterattack because he thought FTM had completely messed up. So he was just going to kind of wait on the ground and take it afterwards. But FTM was able to turn it into a nice shot and tie it right back up. Stealth chip to himself. FTM takes it away. Stealth open net. Easy buckets for him. Sorry, I'm getting slightly distracted thinking about the internet situation. But a really nice challenge from Stealth off the corner, which is going to be a perfect setup to take the last shot. FTM almost gets there, but can't quite redirect it in time. So 40 seconds left, and Stealth is up 6-5, looking to put his team on match point. Nice demo from Stealth. He should be able to get around this and get another one. Yep, make it 7-5 for Stealth. It's not over yet for FTM. We're going to need to see a couple nice kickoff goals if he wants to bring it back. Stealth with that one kickoff might have just secured this game number 3. FTM off the backboard, almost finds the angle. That'll be it. Game number 3 in favor of Team Stealth. Team Zos is going to pick a 2v2 and put FTM and Zos back out there. Stealth and SoFlo back out there to play FTM and Zos. SoFlo and Stealth need to try and secure this 2v2 to end it now. At the very least, they'll be able to pick their game mode, but I don't know if SoFlo and Stealth's team have been very dominant in a single game type. Maybe the threes, I think they won by a pretty considerable amount, so maybe that's what Team Stealth will end up picking. I don't think they're super confident in winning that 1v1 again. That one was certainly close between Stealth and SoFlo, but nice. Oh, sorry, I'm saying SoFlo because he just scored the first goal of this game. Team FTM here just waiting in net. Both Zos, yeah, both of them had to be low. Zos actually had 50 boost, so one of them did. They were both playing like they had absolutely none as they just sat there patiently to let SoFlo set up whatever he wanted. So he's trying to set one up to himself off the backboard. Not sure he would have had the angle either way, but the blue team does get the clear. So it's pinching the corner, read instantly by Stealth. Not going to be able to doomsday it though, and now he's set up his teammate in a 2-on-1, but FTM here gets a little bit too strong of a touch. So SoFlo is able to stay in control. FTM just barely dodging the demo and then getting both double demoed. So to the wall, redirect off of the backboard, and SoFlo's there. FTM sending off the backboard again. Stealth's gonna have a really hard time clearing this away, and it will be a wide open net for Zos. FTM here, chip up off the kickoff. Gets the flip reset, but getting the flip reset pushed his car so far away, never had a chance at using it for any good. Stealth sends this one high. SoFlo sent to the moon, which means the net is open for a moment. But Stealth is back. These guys passing back and forth. Not really finding much opening until now. SoFlo given an opportunity to set another play up 2 touches consecutively without the other team trying to take it away. And FTMHere went on a little adventure out to get corner boost. He must have been a little starved. And that left the window open for a pass off the corner, and Stealth's going to boom it directly in the middle with both defenders going flying by. As Team SoFlo looking to try and end it. Wow, what a read by Zos. Or really, probably just a mistake by Stealth. Is Zos' positioning could not possibly have changed from where he's already headed, but Stealth sent it right back up into him. Zos trying to air dribble it here. 50-50, he's going to send it even higher on the chip out to midfield. Shot off the backboard. FTM, nice pinch off the backboard. Those are tough saves. But FTM has had no trouble playing on the backboard so far. Zos jumping ahead of his teammate to clear this one away. Stealth not grabbing that corner boost means Zos is going to be able to reset here and stay in the game a little bit longer than he normally would have. Like right now, he would have had to leave. But he's able to get an extra 50-50. Ends up just slamming all the way down the field. Team FTM on offense here. Great opportunity. Stealth gets right under the ball before FTM can take the shot to clear it off into the corner. And now SoFlo with lots of space. Not going to be able to quite set up anything worthwhile. FTM's dribble slows down for just a moment, and SoFlo can find the challenge. Nice backwards challenge from Zos. SoFlo getting demoed. Stealth's all alone. This one is cleared across the net, though. 1 minute left. Team Stealth needs to just hold on, and they'll end the series here. FTMHere and Zos have done such a great job of playing as a team in the previous games, but right now they have yet to find a way to connect for some consecutive goals. A nice pass from the blue team will always help out as Zos puts a well-placed shot, but can't get the pinch there. Something that they might have needed with only 40 seconds left. If he could have pinched that out into a dangerous position, that might have been their last opportunity. Stealth and SoFlo now keeping the pressure on, trying to keep this in the orange half. Zos does not get the read, and it should be a third goal and a game secure for Team Stealth and SoFlo. As Zos is going to leave the match, they're throwing up the forfeit with 21 seconds left. GG's in favor of Team SoFlo. Or I should say Team Stealth. But it's hard not to say Team SoFlo as he leads the #1 in the leaderboards. Evan's hopping back in to play the last 18 seconds. He refuses to let his team give up. Well, GG's, guys. If we have another queue, we will reset the router. Stealth double tap for the road, not quite. GG's. Team Stealth takes the win. Stealth and SoFlo back out there to play FTM and Zos. SoFlo and Stealth need to try and secure this 2v2 to end it now. At the very least, they'll be able to pick their game mode, but I don't know if SoFlo and Stealth's team have been very dominant in a single game type. Maybe the threes, I think they won by a pretty considerable amount, so maybe that's what Team Stealth will end up picking. I don't think they're super confident in winning that 1v1 again. That one was certainly close between Stealth and SoFlo, but nice. Oh, sorry, I'm saying SoFlo because he just scored the first goal of this game. Team FTMHere just waiting in that. Both Zos, yeah, both of them had to be low. Zos actually had 50 boost. So one of them did. They were both playing like they had absolutely none as they just sat there patiently to let SoFlo set up whatever he wanted. So he's trying to set one up to himself off the backboard. Not sure he would have had the angle either way, but the blue team does get the clear. So it's pinching the corner, red instantly by Stealth. Not going to be able to do it though, and now he's set up his teammate in the 2-on-1, but FTMHere gets a little bit too strong of a touch. SoFlo is able to stay in control. FTM just barely dodging the demo and then getting both double demoed. So to the wall, redirect off of the backboard, and SoFlo's there. FTM setting up the backboard again. Stealth's gonna have a really hard time clearing this away, and it will be a wide open net for Zos. FTMHere chip up on the kickoff. Gets the flip reset, but getting the flip reset pushed his car so far away, never had a chance at using it for any good. Stealth sends this one high. SoFlo sent to the moon, which means the net is open for a moment. Stealth is back. These guys passing back and forth. Not really finding much opening until now. SoFlo given an opportunity to set another play up 2 touches consecutively without the other team trying to take it away. And FTMHere went on a little adventure out to get corner boost. He must have been a little starved, and that left the window open for a pass off the corner, and Stealth's gonna boom it directly in the middle with both defenders going flying by as Team SoFlo looking to try and end it. Wow, what a read by Zos, or really probably just a mistake by Stealth, as Zos' positioning could not possibly have changed from where he was already headed, but Stealth sent it right back up into him. So it's trying to air dribble it here. 50-50. He's going to send it even higher on the chip out to midfield. Shot off the backboard. FTM, nice pinch off the backboard. Those are tough saves. But FTM has had no trouble playing on the backboard so far. Zos jumping ahead of his teammate to clear this one away. Stealth not grabbing that corner boost means Zos is going to be able to reset here and stay in the game a little bit longer than he normally would have. Like right now, he would have had to leave. But he's able to get an extra 50-50. Ends up just slamming all the way down the field. Team FTM on offense here. Great opportunity. Stealth gets right under the ball before FTM can take the shot to clear it off into the corner. And now SoFlo with lots of space. Not going to be able to quite set up anything worthwhile. FTM's dribble slows down for just a moment, and SoFlo can find the challenge. Nice backwards challenge from Zos. SoFlo getting demoed. Stealth's all alone. This one is cleared across the net, though. 1 minute left. Team Stealth needs to just hold on, and they'll end the series here. FTMHere and Zos have done such a great job of playing as a team in the previous games, but right now they have yet to find a way to connect for some consecutive goals. A nice pass from the blue team will always help out as Zos puts a well-placed shot, but can't get the pinch there. Something that they might have needed with only 40 seconds left. If he could have pinched that out into a dangerous position, that might have been their last opportunity. Stealth and SoFlo now keeping the pressure on, trying to keep this in the orange half. Zos does not get the read, and it should be a third goal and a game secure for Team Stealth and SoFlo. As Zos is going to leave the match, they're throwing up the forfeit with 21 seconds left. GG's in favor of Team SoFlo. Or I should say Team Stealth. But it's hard not to say Team SoFlo as he leads the #1 in the leaderboards. Evan's hopping back in to play the last 18 seconds. He refuses to let his team give up. Well, GG's, guys. If we have another queue, we will reset the router. Stealth, double tap for the road, not quite. GG's. Team Stealth takes the win. Wait, not SoFlo. Goodness gracious. Team FTM.